welcome to the GDFL Netball Show for round 15. Joining us on the panel today, we've got Amanda Grant from Bell Post Hill. Welcome, Amanda.
Good morning, Fiona.
Sorry, little brain freeze there. Joining us for the rest of the year, so I hear.
Hey.
Thank you for coming down and giving us a hand.
A few bribes, but you got me here.
Yeah. Well done. And Donna Francesi from the Anarchy Netball Club.
Morning, Fee.
Good morning,
Nice to have
Donna.
you back this week. Fiona.
Yeah, I had to go home for some family things
That's fine.
last week.
Cover for you any day.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Thanks for that. I'm going to have a quick look at round 14 results. Probably a few close ones in there, and I'm sure that Donna will give us a wrap up of how her game went. So.
And I won't be sarcastic this week either.
First game we've got Inverleigh 55 defeated Thompson 35, so a 20-point win there to Inverleigh. Any thoughts on that game, Amanda?
It's a nice solid win from Inverleigh coming to the end of the season. We were just looking at the ladder, and it's going to be touch and go for Inverleigh. They've got a tough draw coming into the finals. Corio next week, and then Winchelsea last game of the round. So.
Look, it's going to be an absolute crunch match for them this weekend. Corio's just in front of them on percentage in fifth place, and then Inverleigh sitting just outside the 5 by percentage only. So an absolute crunch of a match for both teams there this week.
I actually thought that this game might have been a bit more of a blowout. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I expected Thompson not to lose by 20, but in saying that, good on them for sticking with them for some of the game and just losing by the 20. I thought that was well done.
Yeah. Look, I think Thompson have improved immensely throughout the whole season, and those thoughts that those games are going to be big blowouts have not turned into that for Thompson.
You're
so
right.
well done to those girls. It's a good effort to keep struggling along, really. The next one, a close match with East Geelong 53 defeating Corio 47. So this was 4th place versus 5th place, and a look into the finals, I guess, in the next few weeks if those sorts of games. It doesn't change on the ladder too much. So an interesting one, and a couple of players out there, Amanda, from Corio.
Yeah, no Nicole Traynor and no Sonia Harris this week. I thought they both would have played this week, being such a crunch game on the ladder. We did make note that Lauren Ford, who's been playing A grade and B grade for East Geelong, played A grade for East Geelong for 3 quarters this week, and I'm sure she was quite an important player in the win over Corio for East Geelong.
So Mel Bragg's been going back down into defence by the looks of it for East Geelong, which I know would strengthen up their defensive area. But Lauren Ford obviously doing an okay job there, and it'd be interesting to know what quarter she's up to, whether she's going to get stuck in A grade, B grade and things like that, and what Birdie would be deciding there coming up to the finals, what he would want. So
watch this space, Birdie.
Well, it's going to be interesting with Corio too to see if they play the girls in this week in the next 4 games. So count today. So that'll be interesting. But as you say, it's crunch time, and you're best to play your best team and really push at it for the finals. So it'll be interesting. But 6 goals, the difference there. Corio again, as I said, I don't know, disappointing. I just thought they might have come up and won that game. But congratulations to East anyway. They're pushing along nicely. Yeah,
absolutely. And it'll be interesting, I think, in the next couple of weeks. Some of those closer games again.
For sure.
The next one, Bell Post Hill 83 defeated Geelong West 49.
Take us through it.
Look, we actually didn't play too badly, and Bell Post Hill are a great team, sitting 3rd on the ladder there. Kim Martin still got 50-something goals. We were aiming to keep her under 50, but she is just amazing.
What, she kicked? She goaled 51 this week, Fee?
56. It was over 50.
Okay, because we're on the goal patrol, and she needed 54 per game, so she's 2 above that. So you might be looking at 52 now, Kim, per game. So you're still on the goal to get the 1,000 mark for the end of the season, which will be great.
Just in recapping that game, I actually thought Geelong West did quite well to score 49 goals against Bell Post Hill, and I'd be interested to know what Terry's explanation on that is. It was 20-26 early in the second quarter, so Geelong West were still in the game very early in the second quarter, and I think 49's too much for the Bell Post Hill defenders to leak.
Yeah, look, as I said, it was probably a really good game for us, I think, across the whole court. Our shooters were shooting, like some weeks they just are completely off. And we walked off the court with our heads held high. You know, you look at that scoreline and still go, oh, well, but, you know, we did. We were really
So you must
happy
have
with
finished that. You must have finished that fourth quarter because you know how you always say that you sort of, you know.
Third quarter was probably our weakest, and
Yep.
we knew that, and we went into the fourth quarter going, we've got to just
Pick it
play.
up.
Yep. Let's play for that fourth quarter.
Fantastic.
Just interested to know why there was the change made in your goals. Yeah.
That ended up changing back in the fourth quarter, and I know that Gail did want to give Rachel a run and whatever, and then there was some injury time and Rachel got taken back off and Sarah Naylor got put back on, and that was working so much better. So, so we were pleased with that. Wasn't too bad. And Anarchy for their first win this year, 35, defeated Belmont Lions 30.
Yay, congratulations, girls. Great game. Look, it really was a great game.
Yep.
We were up most of the whole 4 quarters. Couple of times they came back at us to when we were level in, I think it was the third quarter and the last quarter, like halfway through the last quarter, we were actually level. Oh, excuse me. We were level with them. And to credit them, we thought, oh no, not another Thompson game where we would just, you know, slacken off and let them win. But the girls really hammered and tonged and they went straight at it and it was fantastic. So, good game by all one.
Yeah.
Special mentions? Any special mentions?
Oh, look, Lucy Werner in defence killed them. Like she's just remarkable.
Yep.
She is tall and that helps with defence. But her stoppages and just her intercepts with her long arms and her legs, and you know what, you could actually see the Belmont girls were getting frustrated with that.
Yep.
So Lucy was a standout there.
Now, is she one of the key players that you speak about weekly that's available or not available? Is she one of the girls?
Yeah, she's one of the girls. She's from Werribee. Her and Celeste, who's a centre court player with Abby, they kill it too in the centre too. So without those 3 players, and Shane, who's just come in leaps and bounds up forward line at goal attack, like really without those 4 players, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, look, credit to the girls, and you know,
and nice to get a win on the board. Look,
and it was fair. It was fantastic. It was
celebrate
great.
that. And the match that I guess everybody would have been anticipating to see, the Winchelsea 39 defeated Werribee Central's 30 in a close one, but you know.
Wasn't it close? Was it close the last time they met, Fee, or did they lose?
Last time that they met, they actually had a lot of their state league players out.
That's right.
So it wasn't a true reflection of what was happening with the game, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know, Winchelsea obviously too strong on the day. 9 goals is. I thought it might have been a little bit closer there, but
It'd be interesting to see what it was quarter by quarter.
Yeah.
Have you got that, Amanda?
I do, but I can't add the numbers. Some interesting inclusions for Winchelsea. No Kath Knott this week, but instead we've got a Bianca Pilkington, so I presume she's some sort of relation to Renee Pilkington, maybe her little sister, older sister.
Yep.
And also Talia Rari, and I apologise if I've pronounced your name wrong, played wing defence for the whole game. Peter Fay was also an inclusion this week in defence for Winchelsea. And from Werribee Centrals, there was no Jenny Garner, but where Olivia Mitchell played this week, and I think she's only had a few limited games in the last 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So
we've got Ellie Tubbs coming on in the show a bit later, so we might have a bit of a chat to her about the game on the weekend. We do have one more game to go, but we've got to go to a break now, so we'll see you when we get back.
From all around your lawn, I'm here to tell you how football